I saw this clip come down the timeline in real time.
Never a doubt. Oh my God. Thank you so much. What a lifesaver you are. Thank you. And you're the best. You're the best. You're about winning. You're about all the right things.
All Jewell can even muster out, because she's sobbing, is thank you. Thank you. You know, post-game, Jewell Loyd had a couple of moments, whether it was at the podium or on the court, but she said, I needed to go someplace where I could heal, where I could play free. Also post-game saying this.
You know, Becky was definitely the person that believed in me from the start. You know, I was kind of written off in exile, but I ended up in the promised land.
Just to give some more context on Jewell's season, she averaged 13.8 points, so about 14 points, 5.5 blocks, 1.5 steals in the 4 games of the WNBA finals. Like, absolutely stepped up, was a huge X factor to get the Aces to the championship.
First, let me say, for the comment, her feeling exiled, I hope she never felt that way from the fans, or because I never felt that she was written off. She's one of them ones to me.
So I appreciate that perspective, because I think it comes from you as a fellow player and someone who has played years against Jewell Loyd. It's nothing but respect. She was absolutely being publicly ridiculed. She was having poor seasons in comparison to her body of work. Numbers were down, points were down, and again, super vulnerable. Like, her performances are all on public display to be, judged. And she was coming in for Kelsey Plum for the Aces. And at first, the production just did not match the expectation. And I would say it was hard for her. I'd also say, don't forget, she just went through a season where she had to leave the Seattle Storm because she said, in her words, there was bullying going on. It's been really traumatic for her. We don't even know how long that's been going on in Seattle when she was there, but she was really hurting. And Jewell has been very public about the loss of joy and the loss of confidence that she had over the last couple of years now in the WNBA. And I actually think in the playoffs, as the playoffs progressed, you started to see more activity from her, more joy, and more confidence. By the time the finals came around, Jewell was bouncing around and getting offensive rebounds. I was like, God damn, Jewell Loyd is athletic. Where the hell did she come from? On top of her hitting big threes and big shots. I found myself watching that clip with her and Becky, and I was like, I was just like, yeah, Jewell, sometimes you need the right voice, and that was Becky's. I can't stress enough how happy I am for Jewell Loyd to break through. She broke through. A rose for you, Jewell.